Welcome back to another bonus episode of Project Reclamation. Thank you all for listening. We are proud members of the Podbelly Podcast Network. Go pig out on podcasts. Check it out on podbelly.com. There is a bunch of different podcasts. I'm sure you'll find 1 or 10 that you like or love. Probably love. Just guessing. Other than that, we are proudly sponsored by El Yucateco Hot Sauce, the king of flavors since 1968. It is the #1 habanero hot sauce in the U.S. and top 5 hot sauces. Honestly, in my household and anybody who's truly a hot sauce fan, I would say it should be #1. They have a bunch of different flavors depending on your palate and your, I don't know, how hot you like shit. If you're not super hot, you got your habanero on the one end. Then you got your chipotle, like some spicy, smoky, delicious barbecue sauce tasting kind of stuff. And then, hey, if you want to go for the gold, try XXX. It's my favorite. And it's the best, but, it's got a little too much heat for some people. But you got your, whatever flavor you want. You got all kinds of different stuff. So try it out. Dump it on everything. Literally, soup, chili, sandwiches, tacos, Mexican food, not Mexican food. Put it on your lasagna. Put it on anything. Put it on your cheesecake. That might taste good. Chili chocolate cheesecake. Who knows? Go nuts. Go nuts. So thank you to El Yucateco. Go get yourself a bottle or all of them. Try it all, That's all we got. Enjoy this bonus episode.
Proud members of the Podbelly Podcast Network.
I know you're tired. I know you're hurting. And I wish I could say something that was classy and inspirational.
You can do it!
But that just wouldn't be our style.
Welcome to Project Reclamation, where you rebuild, re-energize, and reclaim your life.
Bonus track. Oh, how?
What up?
We just recorded our 100th episode.
We did.
And man, I just had so much hot topic stuff that I could not just let you pack up this equipment and say,
so here we are.
We got to wait till 101. No, I don't have time for that. We ain't got time for that. I think
Nope.
Dominic Toretto said that. I don't even know.
I don't know.
We ain't got time for that. Oh no, it's like Bub Rub.
So what are these burning topics, Steven?
Well, brother, I got to be honest with you. Today I woke up, felt like S. What? Oh, Steven, is it because you work in a very demanding field? No, Tim, but that's a good guess. No. It's honestly because I have realized that I had no more coffee and I just stopped making it. And I didn't have coffee over the last 2 days, 2 or 3 days, actually. I don't know what day it is. It's Saturday? I haven't had coffee since Thursday. Boom.
Do you typically drink coffee every day?
Well, no, I never used to drink. Well, sorry. The answer is yes. I used to drink. I never used to drink coffee. I was a barista for a while, and I never drank coffee because I was like, whatever. Then, how do I say this? I dated a girl, and then she was really, really into this coffee shop called Better Buzz, and we would always go all the time.
Yes.
I think most of her nutrition came from that damn restaurant / coffee shop, and then most of my money went into spending there. And then I ended up just kind of finding some kind of love for coffee through it. And I ended up just trying all the sorts of beans at my local neighborhood grocery store. And then I would just make these huge cups of huge pots of coffee that would last me a week. A pot of coffee would last me a week, but I'd have a little bit every day.
Put it in the fridge and do cold brew?
Yeah. So the first day I'd have hot coffee one day, and then the rest of the 4 days is just all cold coffee, which I actually really, really like a lot. But then I realized over the last few little bits, I just haven't gone to the grocery store, and honestly, I've been out, and I notice it with my fine motor movement that I'm really, really quite shaky. Actually.
Yeah.
And I think here I am thinking, oh shit,
you're having withdrawals.
I'm
from
having
coffee?
early. No, I didn't. I thought way worse than that. I was like, oh my gosh, this is early stages of Parkinson's. And I was like, oh my God, this is it. And then I realized I kind of backtracked and I was like, oh, it's probably because I haven't had coffee in
probably
3 days. And it wasn't even just a slow wean, maybe I'll just do one sip or something like that. It was just I don't have it.
Turkey.
I went cold turkey.
Yeah.
And then people are like, oh, how much coffee did you drink? Are you drinking 3 or 4 cups? I used to know this guy named Mike T. He wound up to be a nurse in Idaho. He basically said, oh, I love coffee. I'll drink a whole pot a day. And I was like, holy smokes. That blew my mind. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, I just love coffee.
That's crazy.
And I was like, oh my God. And he wasn't Jittery McGee. He wasn't talking all a million miles a minute.
I used to drink a lot of coffee, but I don't know that it even really I think I got to the point where I don't even think it affected me.
Oh, wow. Really? Well, how long were you drinking a lot of coffee for? Years? Because you were always on the road? Is that what it is?
Yeah. And pretty much.
Where did you go? Where was your favorite place to go get coffee at?
don't know.
I don't care, Starbucks, and I'm not judging. I don't
No,
care.
I hate Starbucks.
Okay.
Starbucks coffee tastes like shit. They burn their beans. Their food is decent.
I want to give a new shout out to our newest sponsor, Starbucks. Oh God.
Not a big fan.
But I do want to give a shout out to our podcast hosting platform, Podbelly and Podbelly.
Podbelly bot coffee. Can't talk to me.
You need some coffee, bro.
I probably do need some coffee. So then I stopped drinking coffee completely, and then I noticed. Then I started drinking. After a while, I started drinking it again, but not nearly as much. Then I started to notice that like a cup of coffee,
was strong to you.
Yeah.
Dang.
So now I don't know. I probably drink coffee a couple of times a week.
Oh, all right. I remembered you and I either had stopped off at a 7-Eleven or something like that on some kind of road trip somewhere, probably to Anaheim. And you had made mention, if not, we had stopped in and actually got coffee there. And I was like, oh, I don't know about 7-Eleven coffee. And you had said, oh, no, this is actually really, really good.
It's not bad.
And so I don't know. And then I remember going back home to Santa Barbara, and my dad had like this coupon for like gas station coffee. But like you, amazingly enough, like went in there and you thought, oh my God, it's just like, I was like, I'm not going to get no Shell station, gas station coffee. But it was like some type of like little coffee barista warehouse in there.
Yeah.
And it was like they went fancy with it. And I was like,
That's
oh
cool.
Shit. I was like, this is a great business opportunity, you know?
Yeah, you never know what you're going to find.
You never know what you're going to find.
See, I've never really had like a favorite coffee spot.
Okay.
Honestly, I've always made my own because that's just kind of what I'm used to. Like it's what my growing up.
You have a French press, don't you?
I have a French press.
Yeah.
And I have like one of those like stupid Mr. Coffee things. I have a pour over. The French press is probably what I use the most.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd ever be able to tell the difference. I have a Mr. Coffee, like a little,
just like a
normal coffee pot
Yeah.
thing where the water would just go on the hot beans or whatever, or the hot whatever.
Yeah, and if I'm feeling lazy, that's what I do.
Yeah. It's like I said, apparently I don't know whether it's just a blend I have, but I'm super shaky. Maybe I am starting to develop Parkinson's though. Let's not rule that out. Let's not rule that out.
Although it's so funny you say that. I was at my grandma's house and I had a glass filled with ice water. And I'd put the ice in there and then the water. So I was kind of like...
You shake it.
I was kind of shaking it around.
You do shake a lot.
I do.
Like you shake your feet when you're ever like we're watching a game.
I have
you have Tourette's, not like the verbal version of it.
Maybe. I'm very like fidgety. I always have to, I'm always fidgety.
You're fidgety. Yeah. You're fidgety. Now that's not me cracking on you. That's
no,
just
it's
like
just how I am. But anyways, I was literally shaking the glass to make the water cold. And she was like, "Are you okay? Like you're shaking." It's like,
Grandma, I'm going through withdrawal.
I'm like, no, I'm fine.
You know what's so funny though? I'm joking. I'm joking when I 100% say this, but if there was ever a lineup there happened to be a doppelganger and they're like, someone committed this crime, and then you need to pick out the real Tim out of this whole bunch, I'd be like, that's not a problem, officer. Just have them sit down for 4 minutes. And then all of a sudden, just like have them sit down, put their feet up for 4 minutes. And then all of a sudden, I just find out whoever's shaking their fucking legs like uncontrollably. That's you. Like, that's him, officer. That's the real Tim.
I have restless everything syndrome.
Yeah.
I just have restless syndrome.
We'll just be watching. I remember we were watching Super Bowl and I was like, damn, Tim's really into this game, man. Look at him. He's so full of just energy. His just look at legs are shaking. And then I remembered it was just you all the time. And I was like, an hour after the game, I'd be like, damn, dude, he's still got all the adrenaline just coursing through his body.
Yep.
Then like 8 years later, I'm like, what? He can't still be excited about the Ravens win.
Still excited about the Ravens winning the Super Bowl.
Damn. He must have really loved Trent Dilfer. Damn,
yeah,
Ray
Lewis really left a lasting impression on me.
Oh, man. I'm telling you, dude, I would have never guessed that I would have been addicted to coffee like I was. But, I mean, you can get addicted to anything.
That's
man.
so
Sugar.
Funny. Yeah.
Salts, fat, sweets. It doesn't matter. Coffee.
Oh, yeah, anything.
Damn. Oh.
Anything.
I'm trying to, dude, I will tell you this much, and if anyone's listening out there, if you ever want to follow the Stephen Chang plan of just getting to the shakes, okay, you follow this one simple thing. You go to your local grocery outlet, okay? You go ahead and go peruse their coffee aisle. They're all by Hollis Street Coffee. You go ahead and find that Hawaiian chocolate macadamia blend roast.
Sounds kind of good, actually.
Oh, it's so good. Just even the smell of it. You know how like when coffee starts percolating?
Yeah.
And you smell it and it gets you hungry.
I love that.
I don't know what it is. It just gets you going though. It's like you think whatever's cooking, whatever's brewing, you're like into it, dude. It's weird.
Yeah.
And then that one smells especially good. It just aromatizes the whole house, and you're like, oh my God, I'm ready.
A little bit of cinnamon in there. Maybe
probably
pumpkin pie spice.
Oh, game over. Game over.
The beans as it pours it over. Nice you get more of the smell than the taste, I think.
Oh, the smell is so good, though.
It's so good.
Oh, it's so good. Because, like, whether or not the taste actually doesn't really, I think Isn't that the reason why they make beer glasses the way they do now, so you can smell it first before you actually sip it?
Maybe. I don't know.
So you're like, wow, feel all that coriander. Feel all those wheat and barley.
Coriander.
Oh, that beechwood. Beechwood age. Man, I'm telling you, coffee. Who would have known?
Who would have
Gave me the shakes.
Steve's got the shakes. He's got early onset something.
Early
onset coffee addiction withdrawals.
That's it. Boom, boom,
You
boom.
have to go to Coffeeholics Anonymous.
There's probably a group, honestly. There has
Probably.
to be. But it actually, if there's anything, one kind of random thing to be addicted to, that might not be the worst one.
No, have you gotten any headaches?
Yeah, yesterday. Yesterday was the worst one.
I know headaches is a common...
I thought I was just dehydrated. And like I would just have this like 1 pounding headache on my left side. I'm having a stroke, basically, is what I'm trying to tell you. Oh my God. I'm shaking. I have headaches on one side.
Headache on one
Irritable.
side.
I'm having a
Steve's
stroke.
irritable.
I'm just having a
He's
stroke.
having a
That's
stroke.
it.
Oh, it happens.
It happens. Oh man, giving a shout out to the wonderful people that Coffee Worldwide drinkers, man. We support
Here's
you.
to you, coffee people.
Boom. And that's it. That's all I got.
Yeah. Well, you said you had multiple topics.
No. Those are for multiple episodes, baby. We got to keep them entertained. Are you not entertained?
Oh, okay. Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained?
So this is our coffee episode, I guess.
Yep.
That's all we got.
That's it.
All right.
Boom.
Sweet.
Little
Well,
short hit.
y'all have a good one and be good. Drink coffee, but not too much. Or not. Depends. Whatever you want to do.
Whatever you want to do.
You do you, boo.
You do you.
All right. That's it. I'm out. Peace.
So what I believe you were trying to say is thank you.